up, guys?
Hola!
Yes. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about kind of like an uncomfortable subject. I feel like everyone goes through it.
Okay, wait. Disclaimer.
Oh my god.
Guys, I would leave right now.
No, you need to know about this because if you ever have a girlfriend or wife, then you need to know about like the struggle of like this time of the month. Like, you really do. It's a struggle.
It's a big struggle.
And yeah, so like we're just gonna talk about it, and if you haven't caught on to what we're talking about, it's periods. So something that
the big Bloody Mary. You go first.
Okay, so my period story. When you get your period?
I think the end of 6th grade, like early 7th grade.
Okay, so same, yeah. So I had it like so mine was kind of like on and off. Like I think that happens like in the beginning, especially like your period kind of like
irregular.
Irregular. So don't worry if you're not getting it every month when you're just starting. And it's still kind of irregular for me too. But so I got it like this wasn't the first time. This was the first time I got my period. So I'm gonna tell about it. So I was so this is like early 7th grade, like probably like September, like the first month of school. So I was at school and I was in the bathroom, and it was like early in the morning and school hasn't started, and I was just sitting there and I was actually watching a movie because I didn't want to be
bathroom?
Yes, I didn't want to be bothered and I didn't want to talk to anyone, and I really wanted to finish this movie, right? So I was sitting on the toilet, and then I looked out, right? And I see blood. Like, no, I didn't realize it was blood at first, but I just see like this red like pool in like the toilet, and I freaked out. Like I literally flipped out, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Wait, so you were using the bathroom and then you just sat there?
No, yeah, I was sitting on the bathroom because like I had to go to the bathroom first of all, and I didn't want to be bothered because I was just like antisocial, and I didn't want to be bothered. So I was sitting in the bathroom, and like no one was there, and so also my friend at this point, like my best friend, her dad had kidney stones, and it was like this whole big deal. So like I knew about that. I had learned about that. So I thought I had kidney stones. Like I don't know. I thought I had kidney stones because I heard like you like basically like pee like blood when you have kidney stones. So I thought I had that, and I like started flipping out. Like I was about to call my mom. I was about to like start crying. I was
it always happens to me. Every time I feel something, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I was about to like bawl my eyes out. Like I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna die. Like this is gonna be it. Like I'm only 12. I haven't done anything, and like this is gonna be it.
And my whole life ahead.
Yeah, and I was like I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm really gonna die. And like because I didn't know, like I really did not like realize that it was like my period, and it was like blood from like your period.
Yeah.
So I was so scared, and then like I don't even know what happened after that, but like I didn't have any pads or any tampons. I think it just stopped though. Like sometimes early on, like it just like stops, and like it only happens like once.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like I think that happened, so I didn't really need any of it, and I went home and I told my mom about it, and she was like, oh, it was your period, and I was like, oh, and then I have a book, and then she gave me this book. Hold on, I'll go get it.
I love how she still has it by her bed.
See, we had this period book, right? I feel like everyone gets it. So
mine wasn't that fancy.
So it's the period book. It was a hand-me-down. And basically it just tells you all about your period and what's happening. And so that night, little Emily was laying in her bed and reading all about her period and figuring it all out. So yes.
Who's from 98? Your mom?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
I love this message that it says. It says, you're growing up so fast. I'm proud of...
Hold on. Okay.
It says,
you're growing up so fast. I'm proud of you. You're beautiful. Young lady inside and out. I love you, Mommy.
Oh.
inside the period book.
I think this is actually we bought this at a thrift store though.
Oh, that makes sense why the name is crossed out.
Yeah. So this was not my mom.
It says...
But my mom did say, tell me something really
it's
nice.
Goodwill.
Yeah. I basically thought I was gonna die. That was like, that's the gist of the part of the story. I thought I was gonna die. Okay, let's Shania tell her about her first period story.
Okay.
Let's just throw that up.
only like you and I think my friends actually know this.
I actually don't think I've ever told anyone that story. Like really, like I feel like I told my mom. Obviously.
My mom doesn't even know. Okay, so there's 2 parts to my period story. Before I got my period and when I got my period. So I think it was like 5th grade, right? I thought it was like, oh, I'm growing up. Like other girls had already like gotten like, they were already like wearing like bras. Like
I don't even wear a bra right now. I can't find one.
I was still like I was still in like a training bra, you know.
Oh, I'm still in.
I used the ones from Justice, you know.
I'm still in those.
Oh, please sponsor this video, Justice. By the way.
Please stop. Actually.
So what happened was I was just like, oh, I want to like fit in, you know, like probably like I don't know why I thought I was trying to be so cool, cause like I was really annoying as a child.
Yes, we all know.
And so what I did was so we always have like fake blood in like my mom's bathroom from like Halloween, because sometimes we store like our like Halloween special effects makeup like in her like cupboard in her bathroom. My mom doesn't even know the story, so if she watches this, I grabbed the fake blood and I decided to like fake my period.
I love that. Like I honestly love that.
So what I did was like I was going to like go into the shower, right? So what I did was I like started squirting the blood in the shower, and then I got it. This
is like such a Shania thing to do. This is such a Shania thing. Like no one else would ever do this.
It's only me. And I started like, okay, so then I started like squirting the blood, and then I turned on the shower, you know, to make it like wash away, because like it was a little bright, you know. Fake blood is like not dark. Because, you know, period blood, when you first get it, I think it's like brown or like dark red.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Mine was red.
Well, this one was like a cherry red, like this color red.
Yeah, because it was fake, so obviously.
So, I called my grandma Lala.
Hold on, screw it real low.
Okay. So I called my grandma Lala. So I was like, Lala, vení. I was like, Grandma, come here. And she was like, what happened? And I was like, I'm bleeding.
I love that.
I was like, I'm bleeding everywhere. That part I didn't tell you because I didn't want to tell you until the video. But I was like, I'm bleeding everywhere. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, look. And I showed her. Because like, I was like, it was 5th grade, okay? I had literally no body parts. I was literally a stick. So I was in the shower. I was like,
sick,
and it was like literally a puddle like this big. And she's like, oh my god.
Shania, you're a woman now.
She's like, you can be a woman. And I'm like, yeah. And then she goes and she calls. So we're Hispanic, right? We're like the little, I say chismosa del barrio. Like we like, you know when you go to like soccer practice and you see like all like the Hispanic moms like sitting together at one picnic table. That's literally my family. So she goes and calls my mom. She's like, Shania got her period. Oh my gosh, Shania got her period. I'm like, yeah. And my mom, so then she goes and calls my my aunt and then my great grandma, and then like she goes and
she called your whole family.
She called my whole family. She called her best. I think she even called her best friend who lived in New York.
Heck? Your mom made a big deal about it.
No, it was my grandma.
I would have been so embarrassed.
So when my mom came home, she brought home candy. And she was giving me like full-size candy, like all the best candy, like the Hershey's, the Rolos, like all of it.
I didn't get anything. I got a book from Goodwill.
And then but then my brother comes and he like eats like majority of it. He always eats my candy.
That sounds like something your brother would do.
I know. And my mom's like, oh, I'll just get you more candy. And I just didn't want to like not give him any candy because like, you know, he's not a girl, he wouldn't understand. Mind that she says this every time my brother eats my candy. She's like, I'll just get you more, and I'm like, where's my candy? And she just never gives it to me.
Is
okay.
that like it?
That was like
that gist.
That's the gist of before.
Okay, I feel like we should turn this into a series. Next video we should do teaching people how to tampon
talk.
Yeah, it's tampon talk, all important, and hacks.
Yeah.
On how to deal with your period, because we've all been there. It's a struggle. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you a little and made you feel a little bit better. Because, I mean, it is, like, really weird when you get it.
Yeah, and, like, you need someone to, like, explain it to you.
Yeah, and, like, I'm kind of glad we're doing this because, like, I, like, honestly searched on YouTube. And I was, like, I couldn't find anything. Because it is, like, it's a weird thing to talk about. It's kind of, like, uncomfortable for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, I hope it helped you a little, I mean. Or just made you laugh. I don't know. Or made you just
like, listen.
Yeah. I don't know. And yeah, so don't forget to like
and subscribe,
comment, and
below.
I don't even know what the other things you're supposed to do, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Senoritas.
Gordos.